Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today we are doing an Apex video, so we're gonna go over the best settings for the highest amount of FPS that you can get in Apex. Let's get right through it. If you don't already know, I stream on Twitch every single day except Sundays, link down in the description below. Also, if you like these types of videos and you'd like to see more, please don't forget to subscribe and drop a like. So Apex in the new season 7, they have this issue where the game is now on Steam, and the more friends you have on Steam, the lower FPS you have in the lobby. I literally went yesterday, I went on my Steam friends list. I deleted over 150 friends. My FPS went from 20 to 55. So this is an issue. This is a glitch. They will fix it soon, they said, but this is it for now. So this is a temporary fix. If you want to really like get your FPS higher in the lobby, delete your friends on Steam. I don't know why this is a thing. It's only on Steam, not even on Origin. So make sure to do that before you go into these settings. So let's go into game menu, settings, and let's go over the settings. So display mode over here, you should always have your game in full screen. This way you get the most FPS. If you have it in window or borderless window, that way you can tab faster, tab out faster, get out of the game faster, but then you lose FPS. So I would rather have more FPS than, have save those 2 seconds when I alt tab. So full screen on this. Aspect ratio, obviously put it to native, whatever your monitor is. Resolution, I'm playing on 2K because my monitor is 2K. If I play 1080p, it's gonna look super stretched out. So play on your native monitor resolution. If it's 1920 by 1080 or 2560 by 1440, whatever, just play on the native resolution. Brightness, this is personal preference. Field of view, this is basically how wide the screen is gonna be. I play in max FOV in every game. I know it's not the best thing to do, but that's just my personal preference. So if you want to use something else, I think default is 90. Yeah, it is 90. It says right there. 90. I have it on 110, so it's super stretched out so I can see more, and that's what I use. Sprint view shake. This is just like there's no reason for you to use normal. Use minimal. That way when you sprint, the character doesn't, like, the camera doesn't shake too much, so you don't get that dizziness. You can see more, and it's just a no-brainer. Just use minimal. VSync is disabled. VSync basically locks your FPS to your monitor resolution, FPS or hertz. So you can do whatever you want over here. Double, buffer, triple, adaptive 1 out of 2 rate. I just use disabled so I don't unlock my FPS at all. Over here, adaptive resolution. This is, you don't touch this because you have VSync disabled. Anti-aliasing. The best way, like TSAA does smooth out the edges and stuff like that on the screen. So like the rocks, the lines, zip lines, and all that stuff, it smooths the edges. I recommend having this on. It doesn't really affect the FPS that much, and the game looks much better. So I would use this on. And then texture streaming budget, I usually use very low 2 gigs VRAM. There's a big difference between very low and none. But like I would recommend having it at least very low, because on none, everything is super blurry. It looks like Minecraft blocks. I'm not even kidding. Very low, it actually looks pretty decent. Everything above that, it uses way more VRAM. So it depends on what kind of GPU you have, what kind of graphics card you have. I would not recommend going way over like very high because it uses 6 gigs of VRAM. I have it on very low because I also stream. So I need to, I stream with my GPU, so it uses the VRAM as well. I have it on very low. It's the best thing. Texture filtering. Over here, you can choose either 16 times or bilinear. I have it set to bilinear. There's no difference. The game does look a little bit worse, but it does give you at least 10 to 15 more FPS. I would recommend using this. Ambient occlusion quality, disabled or high. I recommend using this on, like, disabling this completely. Again, the difference game wise and quality wise is not that big, but the difference FPS wise is pretty big. So I would recommend using or disabling this. That way you get more FPS and you won't even notice the difference. Sun shadow coverage, sun shadow detail, and all of these other settings, I have them off. Like, this sun shadow mode controls the coverage of shadows from the sun. So you can see where the sun is and there's sun rays and all that stuff. I don't see the reason why you would use this in a competitive shooter. Have it on low so it doesn't mess you up seeing the actual enemies. Sun shadow detail, same thing. Controls how detailed shadows are from the sun. Again, you don't need this. all you're focusing on is seeing the enemies and shooting at them. Spot shadow detail disabled or very high. I have it on disabled. That way, that controls how detailed shadows are from lights in the environment. Again, you don't need this. Doesn't do that much of a difference. Disabled. Volumetric lighting, dynamic spot shadows, both disabled. Basically the same thing as the sun shadow thingies. Is just for the actual map and the actual game lighting. I would rather see the enemies more. Model detail, I have this set to low. This basically controls how detailed objects and legends are. I mean, if you really care about your game looking super nice, I would put it to medium, but I don't really care about it too much. Low. Effect details, also low. This is how detailed the explosions are and stuff like that. Like if you throw a grenade and how high resolution the explosion of the grenade is gonna be. I don't think anyone really cares about that too much. Like if you're in the middle of the fight, all you care about is not losing FPS so you can actually kill that enemy. Impact marks, I have this disabled. I don't see the difference again in the high and disabled, so I have this off. Ragdolls, this is basically when you die, your dead body will it's a ragdoll. So this is the resolution of the ragdoll of your dead body. If you're gonna look at your dead body to be, you know, super 4K, high resolution thingy, or you can just set it to low and not really care about it. Because once you die, you don't really care about your character looking pretty or not. You know what I'm saying? Have this off. And basically, these are my settings. This is what I use. I get around 160, 150 FPS on 2K resolution when I stream. So it's pretty good. I recommend it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this. If you like the video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't know, only 5% of the people that watch my videos are subscribed. So please help me change that. Drop that subscribe button, turn on the bell. And again, I do stream on Twitch every single day except Sundays. Link down in the description below. Anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.